Hi guys and welcome to my channel. This video is on the F-104G. This is the Chinese tech tree variant and I'm sporting the AIM-9Js. Now these are very maneuverable missiles. They do carry on for a long way and the platform we've taken this on, the F-104, is just super fast. Now it's a very difficult aircraft for me to fly. I am not the best jet pilot in the world and this is an ace game. Now, the only reason I managed to get the ace here is just because of the absolute beast of a teammate I had towards the end of the game here. So this first guy has absolutely no idea that I've locked him, and down he goes. Now, the best way I've found to play this for my sort of playstyle is try and get around the map and get round behind the enemy first. You've got a lot of forgiveness with this thing. It is very fast. It can get itself out of trouble very quickly. If you are locked by a missile, as you see here, the missile just won't track you long enough. As long as you're above Mach 1.1, 1.2, things really start to struggle. Try to get guns on this Phantom here. Completely whiff. It's so difficult to fly this thing. There's no angle of attack at all at this speed, and you really need to predict your enemy's movements before you get in here. Now, I'm just keeping a keen eye on what's happening behind me, getting as much separation as I possibly can. What I don't want to happen is whenever I start doing my huge turning circle, and it is huge, I want to make sure no one gets on my 6 and no one gets a lock on with a missile. And that's the real downfall with the 104 here. You cannot turn inside on anyone. You can only go on the outside. Pretty much any aircraft you're facing other than any other 104, you're gonna have to turn on the outside. Now, you need to bring full fuel on this thing, absolutely no doubt, and just take sweeping blows like this, exactly what I'm doing here. Tickle here, unfortunately, has got himself a bit slow. My AIM-9J tracks him perfectly, and down he goes. I'm looking to try and get this T2 with guns, and I just can't get there. I'm just going a wee bit too fast. So again, I'm just gonna boom and zoom here. I want to get myself a good bit of separation, make sure I'm managing where my enemies are, make sure I don't get in anybody's guns, and especially make sure I do not get in the way of anybody's missiles. Yeah, R60s, AIM-9Js, even the Mirage now is around with the Magics. You really need to be careful here. Just maintaining my speed, making sure I've got at least 6 kilometers to kind of turn myself back around and get back in the fight. And here at this section I get very lucky here. So I noticed my teammates in a bit of trouble. These two guys have been baiting the entire game, this F-104 and the F-4EJ that we've got here as well. This guy's really taking his time. Now pay attention to this guy here. This is to my crosshair. He's brought these enemies straight up for me. He knows exactly what he's doing. This MiG-21's fell straight for the bait, and here we go. Here comes another one. Down he goes with the missile. Get my guns on here. This guy's not maneuvering at all, and I just sweep my barrel right off the back of him and just take his engine out, and there we go. A nice swift double kill. Now that's my 4th kill. For the rest of the game now, it's just me and my buddy in the Phantom. Now you're going to see a lot of bait and switching here. As you can see, there's at least 4 enemies around just below us, and what we're going to have to do here is basically I'm going to try and get his tail off of him, but try and survive myself. If one of us die, that's it. The game is over. We both need to stay alive in this situation, and we need to look after each other. So I know this MiG-19 doesn't have any missiles. He's the German variant. He's got the 3 guns, and he's obviously tailing this Phantom right now. I've just taken that gamble. Now I'm going to do a quick pass here, and what I'm going to try and do is, at the same time as pushing this MiG-19 off, I'm going to try and encourage the other 2 Phantoms that are behind me to come chase me. So I've obviously got attracted the attention of this particular Phantom here. I've lost the other guy. He's somewhere in the clouds firing shots at me. I've no idea why he's not marked. I'm just going to stay my course. I'm going to keep my speed up as much as I can, and I'm just going to get that separation again. Now, that guy in the Phantom is now in a 1v1 scenario. Here comes the other Phantom. And that's very positive. I've still got 1 missile left. And I still have my guns. I've still got a decent amount of fuel that I can keep in this fight. So I'm just going to keep dragging these guys away. But notice what the Phantom's doing. He's coming back around. So just pay attention really carefully here as we come along. That was me checking his scoreboard to see how many kills this guy had. He didn't have any, so I know that he's got a good bit of armament left. Now, I'm pulling these guys up into the clouds. I know that they can't lock me with their missiles as I'm coming out of the clouds and as I'm diving back in again. So I'm going to sweep back around again. I'm going to try and bring these guys back round, try and get them a little bit slower. Just cutting underneath my teammate. Again, just trying to accelerate and keep my speed as high as I possibly can. Nice and straight, using the clouds as cover. Look how quickly we accelerate. So I'm getting locked up again. There's a radar on me. There we go. One missile out from way too far away. Nothing they can do. And look at the kill feed, dude. There we go. Our Phantom's just taken out another Phantom. So give him a quick well done. I'm going to pull back up into the clouds again. And now I'm going to try get this MiG-19 back off of him. Now, we're missing a Lightning. I have no idea where he's gone. I don't know if he's chasing me. I don't know if he's gone straight up. So I'm really worried now at this point in time. Just type into my buddy here. Keeping it straight, keeping my speed. There's the MiG-19. I've asked this guy basically to pull him off to the side so I can maybe get a lock on at this point in time. So these enemies are going to know that I'm coming. I'm going to be marked on the minimap. So hopefully they break off. That was my plan. Try and get a lock on here. The Phantom's turned way off, so MiG-19's now my priority. I think this MiG-19 knows that I do not have the turning circle to keep up with him. So I go straight vertical. I try and flop back over on him just to see if I've got a bit more of an advantage with my energy. I don't, so I've made a huge mistake here. I keep trying to turn in on him just to keep him away from my teammate. And then I just decide I'm going to straighten back out again. Get myself out of this situation. I'm still missing a Lightning. Got eyes on my MiG-19. He's now trailing me, and that's absolutely perfect. And look who's coming. It's Mr. Phantom again, dude. This guy is an absolute hero. I had a lot of fun doing this. MiG-19's turned off, so I'm going to turn back in again. Better a 2v1 than a 1v1 in this scenario. Trying to get my guns on here, trying to predict where this MiG-19 is going. Almost got a log. He knows, he starts to pull hard. I try basically drawing a line across his plane and just missed my guns. Now I know that I'm slow and I'm now in trouble. The MiG-19S is an absolute savage round about this airspeed. I pop my air brakes out a wee bit just to see if I could maybe get the angle of attack using afterburner and air brakes, and it's not happening. And then here comes the Lightning. And I thought it was all over here. I thought it was absolutely all over. So dip through the clouds, make sure this guy can't get his lock. I'm starting to run out of fuel now and things are getting a wee bit hairy. And at this point I'm pretty much sweating. I don't want to let my teammate down. He's done so well so far. And here comes the Lightning. MiG-19, sorry. He's on my 6 now. But the hero Phantom is straight behind him. This guy knows exactly what he's doing. Lightning's coming up behind, and look at this, dude. He peels the Lightning straight off. I managed to get the angle of attack here. I'm not using my afterburner just yet. I'm spilling up my missile. I was a bit cautious not to hit the ground here, and the Lightning makes a serious mistake. The Lightning goes straight up. He's already dumped all of his energy, and now I know if I kill this Lightning, this Phantom has a serious chance of getting this MiG-19 in a 1v1. So, M9J out, and there's absolutely nothing this Lightning can do, and down he goes. And if you just check the kill feed down there we go, dude. Mr. Phantom picked up his kill on the MiG-19 as well. And that's it. Game, set, and match. My first ace in the F-104G. Hope you guys enjoyed. Take it easy. Much love. Bye-bye.